in this bitch stuff. Show you what's going on out here. Fucked up out there. Storming out here, man. Motherfucker. What? Look, we got killed in Georgia.
North Georgia town. Numerous residents were injured. Rescue crews had to literally dig through the debris at that complex in order to reach some people who had been trapped as a result of damage and some collapse of the buildings. Emergency crews even had to set up a triage area, we're told. That was at a nearby church in order to treat people at the same. So just a lot of chaos there in Dade County. 3 people dead in Trenton. This was early on in the evening when the storm first started moving through. The governor has declared Dade County, one of those counties, declared 4 counties as a state of emergency. Dade is one of them, and he expects perhaps before the night is over that there will be more counties included in that list.
In Alabama, 58 are dead, at least that's what we know now, and 15 people dead in Tuscaloosa after that huge tornado roared through there. That is what the mayor has said last night after seeing some of the damage, and it certainly is believable. Sections of the city have been completely and totally destroyed. Dozens of streets are impassable at this point. Hundreds of buildings have been damaged, and again, 15 dead. That's what we know, and these pictures are astonishing. I mean, you just see the power of this tornado, aside from the fact that we have been taking a look at that spinning.
South got the offer.
These bitches doing that shit, dog. Stop trying to get black people off, man.
To see the damage.
They making these motherfucking tornadoes, man. You seeing more and more tornadoes killing people, dog. Talking about back-to-back tornadoes in every county.
He said that well over 100 injuries throughout the city and that hundreds of homes and businesses are destroyed, hundreds more damaged, and he can't begin to come up with a total catalog of just how bad it is there right now.
Well, as I say, tomorrow the daylight will be a revelation.
Well, I don't like how we got this dark purple shit, but honestly, not dark purple, but dark red shit right where I shit at, dog.
In the dark of night,
look at that shit. We right up on Atlanta.
What is coming, and just not able to assess the damage. But first thing tomorrow morning, some of these numbers will rise for sure. Those injured, those who have been hit by power outages and trees falling into their homes and their businesses, and hail damaging cars and other things. I mean, the damage assessment tomorrow is going to be massive. In addition to the 3 people who died in Trenton and Dade County, 2 people are dead in Catoosa County at a Motel 8. That building partially collapsed, and 2 people, in addition to the 2 killed, 2 people are injured, and 125
at the motel. The motherfuckers died at the fucking motel.
County, and now
probably that bitch creeping.
Begins to move
damn.
And going out of our state. I heard Chris and Paul talk about some renewed energy in some of these cells that are to moving through counties and cities to the east of us, and so we could very well be getting more damage reports from there once they are able to assess what's going on. Chris, Paul?
Yeah, I think what we'll see, Brenda, over the course of the next several days or so is just how many tornadoes. When you're hearing about those damage reports, a lot of times you say, oh, straight line winds or tornadoes, but it's pretty obvious that what happened tonight, maybe not this morning with those, there could have been possibly a straight line winds that fell over the area, but are these tornado signatures, Chris?
Obviously, there will be. These are the damage reports that we've been getting so far. These are preliminary, but these are from the National Weather Service. Again, these are preliminary reports of all the wind damage,
flooding conditions.
North of Cedartown. A T there, which is indicating that a possible tornado. There you see the T's up in North Georgia, where they've declared that a state of emergency there in parts of Dade, Walker County, also with the wind damage that we have up near the Dalton area and Whitfield County. Also, check this out, getting back to Alabama, the damage reports that we have there from preliminary reports damage that we had over parts of Alabama. And turn around. Area that was covering all of Birmingham and parts of northwest Georgia. Pretty much lines up with that high risk area that we had earlier. We were warning people about these storms that were coming in. And now, again, all of these reports haven't populated yet, but we have the hail reports there in parts of northwest Georgia, up 75, numerous reports of some wind damage too. But this is going to be, being updated as more of these reports come in, and we might see a few more of those T's that pop up in parts of North Georgia, where we have that very strong circulation with those storms that moved across through parts of Cartersville and lifting on up to the north and east end of Blairsville before they moved out of the state. So these are the storm reports, again, preliminary storm reports that are coming in so far. A lot of wind damage, hail damage, and even some tornado damage over parts of North Georgia and back into Alabama too.
And keep in mind, when you see those T's, that doesn't mean there was 30 or 40 tornadoes. That could be one tornado issuing and triggering those reports along the way. And usually what you see when you put those T's up, that as storms move to the northeast, they follow probably consistently. And my eyes kind of was following the Tuscaloosa, Birmingham, Georgia one, and it's pretty obvious to see some of those tracks pretty consistent across the board. So I think what we're going to probably see over the course of tomorrow, when the National Weather Service can get around to really piecing it together, that some of these tornadoes probably stayed on the ground for many miles as it moved through Alabama and also moved through Georgia. So that's what we'll probably see over the course of the next several hours and so. But as you see right now, where the back line is beginning to move a little bit closer to places like Alpharetta and Roswell, Milton area, now getting the last of those showers pushing through as this storm, this frontal system is now beginning to move quickly to the south, to the southeast, and that's sending these storms and these this bad weather to the east and to the northeast. Chris, we haven't mentioned Gwinnett County at all, so what's happening with that?
Right now, they may have been spared. The southern parts of the county there are looking pretty good. But we are still seeing just some really good rain over parts of Gwinnett County, and with that rain, we still have some wind and some heavy rain there, but not the really bad stuff has moved through parts of Gwinnett County. The southern fringes of that, though, the southern parts of DeKalb County too, over into Rockdale County near Conyers and Covington, that's where they're getting the worst of the storms right now. That's going to be lifting up closer to I-20 in just a little bit, and could be making it up into Walton County in a little bit with those heavier storms that are moving through. I'm going to take the radar data off really quick to show you these latest warnings that we have out there right now.
You know what I'm saying?
With these storms here, still mainly over just to the south here in parts of Henry County.
I know that's us right there by Atlanta, dog, in between East Point and all that shit.
Down to the south too, that we're looking through parts of the areas to the south near parts of Bucks County as well.
Peachtree and Atlanta.
We have a new tornado watch that has been issued now. Let me widen out because I want to show you what we're seeing with that. I know it's hard to see with all of these red lines, but the initial
is it right here?
Yeah, the initial one that extends over more toward Augusta And it looks like Atlanta is still going to be included in this watch for a while. We're going to be on the back edge of this. Now, this is going to be in effect until 7 or 8 in the morning. I need to get a confirmation on the expiration time.
All night looking for
going to be in effect until 8 o'clock in the morning.
Everybody else shit to 2 o'clock. I shit to
even though that's going to be in effect until 8, we are probably going to see parts of that new watch that will be expiring as that last batch of the storms continues to move through. That's what's coming through North Georgia so far. So a lot of counties to the north have been cleared from the tornado watch. But we have a new watch that is in effect that still includes the areas from Metro Atlanta on over to the east into Augusta. So still, storm potential going to be continuing through the overnight.